Remove that uniform immediately. Soldier, you're a disgrace to this base." His voice echoed off the walls, and every pair of eyes turned toward the young woman standing near the entrance. Sarah Chen stood frozen, her meal tray trembling in her hands. She had only been stationed at Fort Henderson for 3 days, transferred from a classified unit overseas. The uniform she wore was standard issue, pressed and pristine, but something about her presence had triggered the major's fury from the moment she arrived. "Sir, I don't understand," Sarah managed, her voice steady despite the humiliation burning through her chest. She had survived combat zones, witnessed things that would break most people. Yet here she stood, being dressed down in front of hundreds of personnel over something she couldn't comprehend. Major Phillips stepped closer, his face red with anger. "You think you can waltz in here with some fabricated story about special assignments? I've checked your records. There's nothing there. Nothing. You're either a fraud or you forged your transfer papers." The accusations cut deeper than any enemy fire Sarah had faced. She wanted to explain, to tell them about the missions that didn't exist on paper, the operations that saved countless lives but would never see recognition. But she had signed documents, taken oaths that sealed her lips even now. "I can't discuss my previous assignment, sir," she said quietly. "It's classified above your clearance level." The words only inflamed the situation. Major Phillips grabbed her arm, his grip tight enough to bruise. "Remove this uniform now, or I'll have you thrown in the brig for impersonating an officer." The cafeteria erupted in whispers. Some soldiers looked away, uncomfortable with the scene. Others watched with cruel curiosity, already composing the gossip they would spread. Sarah felt tears threatening, but refused to let them fall. She had been through too much, sacrificed too much to break now, just as Major Phillips reached for her insignia. The cafeteria doors burst open. "Major Phillips, what exactly is happening here?" The voice carried absolute authority. Base Commander Colonel Rebecca Morrison strode through the parting crowd, her silver hair gleaming under the fluorescent lights, her expression carved from granite. Major Phillips released Sarah's arm, but maintained his aggressive stance. "Ma'am, this woman is wearing our uniform under false pretenses. Her records are incomplete, and she refuses to provide adequate explanation." Colonel Morrison's gaze swept over Sarah, taking in everything in seconds. Then something shifted in her expression, a flash of recognition. "Soldier, turn around," she commanded. Sarah hesitated, confused by the request, but training overrode confusion. She executed a perfect about-face. Colonel Morrison stepped behind her and gently moved aside the collar of Sarah's uniform jacket, revealing the edge of a tattoo on her upper back. The colonel's sharp intake of breath was audible. Major Phillips stepped back immediately. "That's an order." Her tone had transformed from authoritative to something closer to awe. The major's confidence